that good?
Yeah, that's real good right there, like, guy. That's right there. That's right there, my guy. Whoa. My headphones went out. Wait, no. Did you turn me down?
Yeah, a little bit.
Mic check 1 2. Oh, there we go.
Better.
Yeah.
What?
I'm just wondering if anybody could tell that this is a different angle that you have me in right now. Probably, right?
I think.
Like, I wonder how obvious it is.
I think the real ones, the real ones. I see you. I think the real ones, they'll know.
They're like, damn, I never see him in this POV.
Yeah, but it's not too different.
Yeah.
It's just more angulado.
Yeah.
Whatever that means.
Yeah. No, I know what it means.
You know what it means?
Oh, I know exactly what it means. Do you know what POV means?
POV, point of view.
Yeah.
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 We just get mad at each other. Yeah.
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 Don't
yeah.
insult me.
I saw this this one TikTok where this person was like, people are using POV wrong, right?
Okay.
Like they'll be like, POV, they're doing the thing that they think is the POV.
Yeah,
but the
wrong.
POV is how you are viewing it.
Yeah.
So they're doing it like POV.
I am in my own POV 24/7.
Yes, correct.
Yeah.
But they'll be like, POV, you're stealing something from Walmart, right? And then they're like stealing it. That's not the correct way to use POV.
No.
Yeah, it'll be POV, you're watching somebody steal something from Walmart.
POV should be,
Or, yeah.
I don't know, put a GoPro in your forehead and make it seem like those are your eyes.
Yes.
That's POV.
Yeah.
Point of view.
Yes.
Do you know what POV stands for?
Point of view? What?
Yeah. Okay, just checking.
I was so confused. Anyways, you were going to say something before I quizzed you on the POV-ness.
Oh, I was just gonna say it's good seeing you, Josh.
Hey, my man, I felt like it's been too long.
Yeah. You went to a Dioro concert. Right after that, I think you took a flight to Colorado.
Denver.
And you went to Denver.
Yeah.
And, same thing, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Denver,
you went to that
Colorado.
amazing game.
It was crazy.
That I don't think you understood that you're going to that game, right?
I kind of had an idea, but when I showed up, bro, it's a whole different thing. So it was Colorado versus Colorado State.
Wow.
Right now, Colorado has a lot of hype behind them because they have this incredible head coach named Deion Sanders, who's like a legend.
Who's a Hall of Famer in the NFL.
Yeah, and he's just done some incredible things at Colorado. And this was like a homecoming rivalry game, right? And the game was just so intense, bro. So we got in at 12, and the game was at 8. So we started like pre-gaming, tailgating, all that stuff up into the game. And then the game itself was 4 hours long.
Wait, so the game was at 8 o'clock?
At night, yes. Yeah.
And you landed at what time again?
12 p.m. Game was at 8 p.m.
So you pre-gamed it
for
for
8
8
hours.
hours.
Yes, leading up to the game. But everybody is.
But you were tailgating as well? Or,
Yeah.
Or no?
Yes, I was on the college campus just kicking it with the students and stuff. Like I was
Really?
like, y'all, how y'all doing in geometry?
It's something that when I started getting older, I realized that college life
Yeah.
is completely different than real life. In a way of, I've never experienced something like that.
Me
I've
either.
never put myself in a situation of college campus lifestyle or those college towns
Yeah.
until my sister went to UC Davis.
Yeah.
And I helped her move, and she stayed out there.
And you were like,
And
damn.
I was like, this is so crazy.
Yeah.
It's a damn party every
Yeah.
day. Or
Yeah.
there's something to do. It's a hangout every day, and then
Yeah.
you go to school and you hang out. But I mean, what do you expect college kids to do, right? Stay
Yeah.
home? No.
What's crazy is like a lot of students are like from out of state, and they're like just submersed in
That's
like
what I'm
the
saying.
college world,
Yeah.
and that's their whole life, right? It's just
And they're not from there. And I mean, the pride and
Yes,
they're
yes.
so prideful to be, attending that
Yeah,
college and
yeah.
representing either whatever team is playing.
Bro, and the athletes that are like playing at
Yeah.
this Division I level are just walking around the campus.
Yeah,
They're just like
chilling.
they're students. They're literally just students.
That's one thing that I regret in my life.
Yeah.
I can also go to college right now, right? But
Yeah.
I don't think I'm going to.
No?
No, I don't think so.
You sure?
But
You don't
it's
wanna learn
one
how to
thing.
weed?
It's one thing. I'm a good weeder.
Okay.
It's something that I kind of regret that
Yeah, me
I
too.
should have, put my foot down more and gone a lot better grades and, applying for these amazing USC
Yeah.
or the Colorado State
Yeah.
or, whatever.
Yeah.
Or,
Penn State.
yeah, whatever. And then just really
Yale.
immerse myself into
Yeah.
that culture. For everybody watching, I know some of you are probably in your dorm right now. First of all, if you guys
Oh
are
my
watching,
God,
thank
imagine?
you.
That's
No,
sick.
I'm not imagining. I've seen
That's
it.
sick.
You guys are in your dorms right now, and you guys are watching La Plática while
Yeah.
you guys, recover from a cruda, or, doing whatever you are doing. But yeah, that's one thing that I regret.
I will say this.
And not being in sports and stuff.
Yeah. I'm not the biggest, like, you got to go to college and graduate to make something out of your life, right? Like, if college is not for you, that's fine, right? Like, I don't think that I think you can still be successful.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I know you can still be successful without going to college. Now, if you are going to college, that's amazing. And that's something I do encourage people to do. Like, if you have the opportunity to go to a university and experience the college world for 4 years at that age in your life, like, between the ages of 18, 22, 23, whatever that like college time is, I think you should take full advantage of that because that's such a unique experience. The networking that you're going to be able to do, meaning like the relationships that you're going to be able to build, just being able to like communicate, you'll just learn so much about like communicating with others and all those things that you don't necessarily learn in the real world.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, there's this certain like tactical things that you get from college that you don't get just by like living.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's like an advantage in a way.
Yeah. But I mean, even when you go to those amazing universities or Cal States or whatever, I don't even know the difference between a university and a Cal State is. TVH.
Yeah.
You know what TVH means?
To be hoish? Is that what it is?
Close.
Oh, okay.
So
I didn't go to Coolidge, dude.
It feels like when you go to those really nice ones,
Yeah.
it feels like it's so much fun. There's so much things to do. One advice that I would give everybody that goes to college, maybe you shouldn't take advice from somebody who didn't go to college, but from what I hear and from what I know from my colleagues and friends and amistades that I know, they say that what you need to do when you go to college is yes, learn, yes, do all that. But it's like what you said, you network.
Yeah.
Join every single club you can.
Frat, sorority, whatever it is. Doesn't have to be any of
even
those.
it doesn't have to be like the party clubs.
Yeah.
It's like I don't know, like there's like clubs in the actual college campuses. I don't know, it's like Latinx, this, heritage, blah, blah, blah. Or it'll be like a business club and blah, blah, blah. Because I don't know, but I hear is that when you join those clubs, that's when you really
meet people
that when you're done with college, they're the ones that are going to connect you to whatever job you'd like.
Bro, that's super true.
And that's with anything in life, low key, is just join good clubs. And not clubs when you go out in real life, but basically your circle.
Yeah, in college.
And keep meeting circles.
Yes, college lends that opportunity for you to do that because they have the frats, they have the clubs, they have all these things. My mom always says it's not what you know, it's who you know. And that's like a perfect example of that. One of my cousins, he graduated from a university, and he's actually the one who told me, like, I think college is a good place to like go after high school because of the networking that you're able to make. Like, even though he has his career at his master's, he didn't get his job because of his degree. He got his job because of a frat brother that was connected at this like job, and his whole career launched off of that whole thing. Just that relationship that he had with one of his frat bros. Yeah, frat bros.
Exactly.
You know what frat bro is?
I don't. I didn't go to college.
Yeah, you have to tell.
I think we'd have some similarities.
Yeah.
Me and a frat bro.
You think you're fratty?
I think I could be fratty for sure.
You think you're bratty?
No.
You think you're catty?
No.
You think you're daddy?
Yes.
Okay. There we go. I knew we'd land somewhere. No, daddy.
They would call me fratty daddy.
Yeah, that's what I would call
Daddy
you.
Frat.
Daddy Frat.
Yeah, that's one of the things that maybe in my next lifetime I can be young and join a sorority. Wait, sorority?
Yeah, sorority. No, for sure, sorority.
Sorority? Yeah. Guys do sororities too, right?
Yeah, guys do sororities.
I thought it was just for girls, and then guys have their own thing.
No, I think it's fraternity for guys, sororities for girls.
Right? Right? Yes. That's what it is, right?
I think so.
Josh, right?
Yeah.
That's why I said sorority. I feel like that's for the chicks.
I'm pretty sure.
And a fraternity? No? Guys,
no, it is. It is. Sorority is for girls. Fraternity, frat. Like he's a frat guy. It's for guys.
Yeah, because you can't be a frat girl, right?
I mean, you could be whatever you want. You can be a circle if you want to be a circle.
Oh, I know a couple circles.
I know a few circles.
I have a cousin who's a circle.
He's kind of cool too.
Yeah, he's very round.
Yeah, he's an all-around person. Yeah.
That's a good one. Yeah, so that's one thing I
agree. I agree. That's one
Imagine
thing.
me and you, just in college.
Man.
Imagine that.
Hey, me and you in Harvard. Sellers and Josh in Harvard.
If Will Smith walked in this door as the genie.
Yeah.
And he granted you a wish.
Yeah.
Saying, yo, I'm going to take you back in time.
Okay.
And it's going to be you and Sebas, same grade, same everything, same classes.
Okay.
Same team, whatever that is.
Yeah.
You have the chance to go back, live through it. But it's okay because when you're back at 33, 32, 31 years old, you will live the same life that you have now.
You will end up at the same point that you're at now.
Yeah. But it might be, you might think about it because what about if, I'm not saying what you're doing right now is not okay.
Yeah.
But in the beginning, when you go back into college, you can alternate your future, right?
Yeah.
But you can't in this case.
Okay.
Some people might want to.
Yeah.
So what would you do?
So
if the genie says when you're in your 30s, you'll be living the same life.
Yes.
Nothing will change later in the future, which
unless
makes no
you wanted
sense.
to.
Yeah, which makes no sense because I definitely believe in the butterfly effect.
Yeah.
But it will stay the same, just like right now. But me and you are going back. It's almost like we come back.
I love that. So you get to just experience something
You would do that?
new. Yes, absolutely. 100%
But the years that you're living at that age, those years, whatever you did in those years
are
gone. In real life, whatever you did in those years are gone.
That's fine. Yeah. I think that age 18 to 22, right, the college, was kind of like a it was all right.
18 to 22, so that's what, 4 years in college?
I was like in and out of jobs. I was like going to a JUCO. I was trying to figure out what I wanted. I played football for a little bit.
Hold on one second. A JUCO?
Yeah, it's called JUCO.
What's JUCO?
You never heard of JUCO?
I didn't go to college.
JUCO, you did go to JUCO, junior college.
I guess I did a couple semesters.
Me too.
Wherever
I went to Cypress, Golden West.
Oh, yeah.
I was bouncing around. So what I'm saying is like, if I could have like, I'm guaranteed to go into like USC for 4 years and I get to live it up with you, and then I get to come out of that and still be here where I'm at right now. Oh, sign me up all day, genie boy.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Not you?
But whatever happened in those years, they're not going to happen.
Perfect. Perfect.
Yeah, you'll be at the same spot here.
Yeah.
But for example, for me, I met Karen around 18, 19. Right? So if I go to college,
you lose all that.
She wouldn't exist.
Poof.
Yeah, so that's something for me to think about.
Wait, on some poof shit?
I don't think I'll do it, man.
No, you'd leave me over here?
I think I'll leave your ass.
Leading the frat?
Yeah.
And then right now I'd just be talking about like, I remember I was an SC frat, hooba kappa. Yeah. That's what we used to say.
With your varsity jacket?
Yeah, Hills. Yeah, I went to Compton Hills University. That's why I'm wearing my Letterman shirt.
Oh my God.
So you wouldn't do it? You'd pass on it?
Well, I don't know. I'd have to think about it because...
What if Karen can come too?
Oh yeah, all day. Sign me up. Sign me up, champ.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Right?
Well, no, but then that kind of... Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. I was going to say that kind of like goes against what your whole... like premise of it was that you still end up here, so therefore you would still end up with Karen somehow, some way. It might not be during that.
I'm saying like whatever is right when the genie walks in, whatever's happening at that moment, that's what you're gonna end up doing at that moment.
Yeah.
But who knows? You might go back home and say me. I might go back home and maybe it's not Karen. Same lifestyle, it's not Karen.
No. You can't go.
Right?
You can't go.
Like, have you seen The Flash?
No.
You gotta watch that movie because he can run so fast.
He's fast?
That he can time travel.
Whoa.
So he alternated his past before. So everything now, when he came back into the future, everything was the same, but it was a different Batman.
A different Batman?
Yeah.
You just ruined the whole movie.
Yeah, but that's not I didn't give you like the final.
Okay.
Right? But you know what I mean? Like things are the same.
Yeah.
But just different.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's interesting. Do you think that like our life is like already predestined? Like, do you think whatever is going to happen to you is already like in the cards for you? Or do you believe in like free will and we'd like decide what the end destiny is through our own actions and our own decisions and all of that stuff? For me personally, I think it's a combination of both. Like I think things are already predestined. I think that like the God who's created us, like he already like knows the vision of like what our life is going to consist of. But yet he still has given us like free will to like make different decisions. But at the end, like it'll still lead us to where the end is. And I think the end is always good.
Yeah. Yeah. I think things are destined for us in a greater scale, right? but in a more minute, smaller scale, like things that I want to do personally or like in my real life, I can control that. Yeah. But my overall life in a greater scale, I think is predestined.
Yeah, it's you know, I was thinking about that, and I don't want to be insensitive to people that are like going through like a hard time. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because it's not like, I get it, like we get it. I think that what you said is like the right thing to say. Like little things like that, like we get a control.
Yeah.
Sometimes like bad things happen to us though, you know? And I don't necessarily think like that's part of, I think, oh man, this is where it gets tricky. Because is that part of the destiny for you to go through those bad things?
Yeah.
Or is that like a free will decision that made you go through those bad things? Because sometimes life hands you things, like deals you cards that are out of your control, you know, so to say.
I think those are all in our control, I guess. There's some things that you can't, you know, prevent.
Sorry, I got another quote, but this is actually a really good quote and kind of ties into this. Just to like tie up the message, right? There's a quote that goes, you can't control the outside world, but you can control the inside world. Meaning you can't control what's happening around you, but you can control what things mean to you.
Yeah.
So you can be like, is this happening to me or is this happening for me?
You should always take it as, I think,
it's happening for you.
Your first thought is going to be to me, but it's right.
But that's up to you.
Yeah.
That's up to you. Like something bad happens, like it's happening to me. Or maybe you can look at like, this is happening for me to challenge me, to help me grow as a person.
Yeah.
You get me? Mm-hmm. It's hard to look at it like that, but we forget that we have the option to see it in that manner.
I think once you go through the pain of why me,
yes,
that pain equals into maybe it was for me.
You got to go through it.
And I wish sometimes it didn't happen regardless.
Right, correct.
But if it happened for me, it'll just
make you better.
Sculpt me or whoever's around me. And it's going to sculpt me in a better way, yeah.
I guess if you're going through hell, keep going, you know? Like, don't stop and, like, chill there. Like, you got to keep it pushing to get to the other side.
I think I turn around, G. You know, like, bro, me and you, like, we see the gates of hell. Like, bro, I'm going to tell you, like, we have to go this way. Like, let's not go forward.
No, okay. Well, yeah. What I'm saying is, like, you always got to move forward. You know,
with hell, I think I'm gonna try to go the opposite, and if all else fails, let's go.
Yeah, but I'm talking more. I know.
Bro, me and you saw that shit.
Like,
we going this way, my boy.
Y'all can keep going this way, and me and Stella going that way.
Yeah, like I'm good.
Yeah.
No, I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Listen, man. One thing I really admire about you is you're a really good-hearted person, and I know that a lot of people know that, especially you having a podcast and being able to showcase like your heart. And one thing I really admire is that you have your priorities in order. And one thing you really value in your life is your relationships, right? Whether that be with your now wife and your family and your friends, like those are really important to you. You lead with that.
Yeah.
I want to show you a video, and I want you to tell me how you think this was all taken in. Like, I want you to tell me what side are you on with this, or just your thoughts on this, all right?
Okay.
I don't know if you know this, we got a whole setup now.
Yeah, I think, yeah.
The reason why, go ahead and tell them why the cameras are different setups, my boy.
Yeah, so I'm gonna pull up this video right now.
There
right?
It is.
And so, yeah, now any question that I have, Josh can pull it up in his handy dandy Macintosh Salud notebook.
Come on, my boy. This is an
MacBook.
Apple. This is Salud book.
Salud book. So yeah, now we can just view it, and not only that, we have it hooked up to our audio mixer, so you will be hearing the audio. So.
This is the first time on La Platica history.
Yeah.
It's never been done?
Not like this. No.
Come on, my boy. We changing the game for you.
That's why you're sitting right there, my boy.
All right, you ready? I'm gonna show you this video. By the way, this video.
Well, it's not showing me the video. It's showing us the video.
I'm showing the world the video.
Yeah, let's see it.
This video right here is from this TikToker called The Desirable Truth, and he goes around interviewing couples, asking them like questions, and I'm not gonna lie.
Is he being like a dick?
He's being antagonizing.
Okay.
Like he'll be like, well, what do you think about that? And then he'll like kind of ask questions that are like, he's trying to manipulate the conversation and trying to get people to feel certain emotions. Anyways, this video right here went completely viral. And I just want to get your thoughts on a you're a good-hearted person, like I mentioned earlier.
I'm excited, bro.
And then I'm gonna run it in 3, 2, 1, here we go.
How long have you been together?
4.5 years.
No, 5 now.
Well, yeah, I guess 5 now.
5 years.
Yeah.
How much did you spend on our wedding ring?
I mean, show it. I mean, go ahead.
It looks
it's a
nice.
decent amount. So if you look up like a 3-carat diamond, it's a decent amount.
3 carats an expensive diamond.
She deserves even more.
Okay, so yeah, you're right. 3 carat diamonds. No, but
That's
you
a
see,
huge diamond.
But how rude is it to ask somebody even that question? How much money you spent on that?
The interviewer.
The interviewer. I get it. He's on the streets doing that.
Well,
but
he's trying to get his clickbait, right?
yeah.
You're not gonna go up to somebody, hey, how long were you married? Like, to us, like if somebody said that, I would say like it's really none of your business.
Yeah.
With all due respect.
Yes.
Like that's up to you can look at it, but you can figure it out.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna tell you. That's a very personal question. But I'm not hating on the guy saying it because I mean that's what you got to do when you're on the streets. You feel me?
Okay.
I'm not saying like he probably is a dick. I probably won't even like him if I ever meet him. But
Alright.
what he's doing what he's doing. Like you got to do shit like that to
Yeah,
get
to go
reactions.
poppin', right.
Oh, I'm assuming there's gonna be a reaction.
Numbers wise, what we talking?
I mean, how much was it? 35K? 35K, yeah.
35.
That sounds about right. Sounds about right.
So he spent that much on a wedding ring for you as a gesture. What does he get in return?
I think I should answer that.
That's good. Him saying that. That was very manly of him saying
Yeah.
that. I think I should answer that.
Yeah.
I think him immediately getting in front of her, not in front of her, but like I got this,
Right.
And him saying like, "Let me answer." That was pretty manly of him to do that.
Pretty sexy.
I would say so. Yeah, I would want my man
I
to
get
do
a
that.
partner that's loyal. I get the mother of my children. I
Boom.
get the most beautiful woman that I've ever, been around. And the most important thing is how she treats me and how she treats my family and how she treats her family. So for me,
Beautifully
I have a partner
answered.
for life, and it's worth every investment there is.
Okay.
Beautiful fucking answer.
Honestly, dude, that is
Beautiful answer. Everything that he said was super correct.
yes.
And by the way, guys, I just wanted you to know that Josh told me that he was going to do this. He didn't tell me he was going to show me this video. This
No.
is my organic, natural reaction.
Yeah, you've never seen this video.
I've never seen this video.
Yeah.
I've never even seen that guy, to be honest.
Yeah.
I don't really go on TikTok like I do, but my TikTok is all like, how are the pyramids of Giza fucking built?
Right. Yeah.
That's my algorithm.
I think I have a sour taste in my mouth for the interviewer guy, and I think like every little thing kind of like irks me about him. I get it. That's what he's doing.
Yeah.
But I mean like. Him asking like, how much was it? Let's talk. Tell me numbers. You know what I mean? And then like even him asking the question to the girl, like, what did you do? Almost like, what did you do to deserve? What are you bringing to the table? He spent 35K. Yeah. Like the relationship is transactional.
Yeah, I can't imagine what the comments look like.
Yeah, they're terrible. They're roasting this guy, the
interviewer.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. I don't think
and obviously, I think from what I saw, a lot of people are really praising him for really stepping up. And
Bro, he handled that like a G.
And look, yo, he has a Clase Azul bottle on his hands. He's probably a little tipsy. They probably just left.
Wait, I just realized that. Is he drinking
He started
outside?
drinking. No, maybe he brought the bottle out from whatever restaurant they were at. You know what I mean? And he's good.
What a nice drunk. If he's drunk. Wow.
but,
I'm very impressed with this man.
Yeah. And it's funny because the video. I'm sorry. Let's finish this video and then I'll talk to you about the next thing.
But a lot of people would say you could have the same thing without dropping 35K in a ring.
You could. And money's not an issue. Like, if you can get a cheap ring and it's the person that's for you, whatever. But it also depends on how much you make. So,
my boy said, get your money up, not your funny up. I get what he was saying. He's like, you could have had the same thing and not buying her an expensive ring. What's expensive to me might not be expensive to you. It's not expensive, my boy. You can't afford it.
Yeah.
That's what that is.
100%. And to each their own. But yeah, like I said, he just keeps answering correctly. But I don't have any issue with the interviewer. I mean,
really? You got to see his other stuff. I think this is like one of the first ones you asked. So
okay. I don't think he's like being a dick. I just think he's saying these, questions that people wouldn't normally ask.
How old are you?
25.
Hold on, don't show this one. I'm trying to. I want to show you the other one that kind of got released. Like really moments.
That was the whole video.
That was the whole video.
That is a perfect example of how you should speak about your girl in public if somebody asks you those kind of questions.
Absolutely.
The guy's a G.
4.5 years.
Yeah, but he had a bottle on him.
Yeah, but let me tell you something, bro. A lot of people wouldn't answer the question like this. You know what I mean? Like for him, it wasn't like a materialistic, it wasn't anything. He was like, yo, this is the girl of my dreams and she gives me emotional support and love. And for me, that's worth everything.
Yeah.
That's worth for me committing my life to, and 35K, and 35K, it's not about, here's the bigger thing, bro. It's not even about the money. You know what I mean? The 35K is nothing,
Yeah.
So
I totally agree.
hold on, let me just.
If anybody knows this guy's Instagram, I mean, I just want to DM him and be like, yo, you handle that like a yee.
Bro, he's getting. I'm sure he's
My
getting
D.
mad love. Okay, this video right. Let's see here. There was a. Where was the one that we just saw? Oh, okay. It was this one right here. This one popped off.
In expectations for how much the ring should cost?
No, she don't care about like nothing.
I'm not materialistic.
That's
in
good.
prices.
That's
So,
awesome.
She's really more so a thoughtful girl. Like it's a thought in there.
$1,500 ring would be just fine with you.
No.
Okay, she has a standard. I don't know. I don't know this individual. I don't know the young lady, right? I'm not mad at somebody who has a standard.
Yeah, I agree.
You
I
know,
agree. Yeah.
like when you're a young girl, like a young girl, like a teenager, or like a 7 years old even sometimes.
Yeah.
And you want to wish upon this beautiful life, and I want to marry this guy, and I want to have a really beautiful ring. Like, so be it.
Yeah,
Like,
okay.
look for that. I don't think what she said was wrong, but like I said, I don't know her. Now, if I start noticing that she's very materialistic and like says, negativity about like other things about a ring or blah, blah, blah. I mean, from the get-go, she started saying that like nah, it doesn't really matter.
Right.
So like, as long as it's not $1,500, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which no judgment to anybody. Like, if your girl is good with a fucking ring pop,
Yeah, I agree.
and she's all about it, or like your mother's ring from her mother's mother, blah blah blah, then I'm all about that too. But if the girl has standards, like, don't get her a $1,500 ring, because $1,500 doesn't really get you. Sadly,
Unless you went to a frat and you know a jeweler, because it's not.
Yeah.
you know.
yeah, but
Don't say
yeah.
no. Don't show up. Don't say no. Because when did anybody ever propose to you?
Nobody proposed to me yet.
Exactly. So why would a $1,500 ring mean anything?
Damn.
Got a good question.
Exactly.
But that's what I expect.
No, that's what you expect, and it's because you're too picky.
Okay.
I don't know about.
Guess
Okay.
I'm too picky then.
Yes, I know you too picky.
Oh man,
Thank
that's
you
so
guys love each other very
awkward.
much.
Yeah, I love this
Yes.
girl so much. Like we've been through like
Damn.
A ring doesn't matter. A ring doesn't
yeah,
matter.
it don't matter. It's just,
You kind of said the price matters a little bit. At least she didn't say like at least 20K or blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Like, bro, like everybody has their standards. Like you said, just because you can't afford it doesn't mean I think it's expensive.
Right.
But they got into a little
scuffle there. We'll finish watching right now. But one thing I will say that I noticed on this video that I hadn't like really paid attention before, you could tell she's more in control of the situation because he's probably like a little tipsy, so she's not trying to like really start it too much. Like,
Yeah,
she's
because
just
if
like,
she keeps
okay,
going,
it'll turn to like a whole thing.
I did notice that.
Yeah.
She's trying to like tame the line a
All
little
right,
bit.
Yeah.
it's in a certain aspect, but it symbolizes like, it's materialistic.
I think she didn't say anything wrong.
No. I think it was good.
We have 2 minutes.
Oh shoot.
Should we just go on a quick break real quick?
Let's go on a quick break. Yeah.
Should we just go on a
I'm having too much fun, bro. Quick break.
quick break real quick?
Quick break real quick.
Quick break real quick.
Break it quick real quick.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, Spotify, Apple Podcasts. My name is Sebastian. This is Josh Leva.
You can do our intro?
You can follow us on our Instagrams, and I'll put our links down below and stuff like that. Thank you for watching. If you're new here, subscribe to our channel. We are La
please subscribe.
Platica. Subscribe to the channel. I think we're almost at 200K on.
Well, we're
something
we're
like that.
far, but we're close at the same time.
Yeah. So subscribe, please. We'd really appreciate that. Comment down below, and yeah.
What episode is this? You didn't even say
I
that.
don't know, like 107, I think.
Man, it's too many to count.
Nos vemos en un ratito.
Late.
Ciao.
We rolling. And when I tell you we rolling, I mean we rolling.
Like Limp Bizkit?
Look at how I'm wearing my headphones, because that means we rolling. Yeah, man.
All right.
I want to show you this one more, and then I want to go into this other video
Okay.
that is is going to be the majority of what the video is going to be of.
By the way, guys, back at home, I swear I got a call from Josh earlier today, and he goes, "Yo, relax. I'm running this podcast. I think he's doing an amazing job.
Thank you, bro.
I love that you got the screen up. I love that we're reacting to things. But this was not planned. So if you guys really like these reactions and like talking about these kind of moments or like these kind of videos that actually bring up a conversation that maybe we wouldn't be able to think about, but everybody thinks about it, then it's cool.
Yeah.
So let us know down below. Let us know, please.
Yeah. This is the original video I want to show you. It wasn't the other one. It was this one.
Yeah. Mondays don't suck.
There you go. It's Thursday.
How long have you been together?
3 years.
3 years.
3 years. Has he proposed to you yet?
No.
No, not yet. It's coming. It's coming.
I hate when
You
people
guys
ask
live
me that
together
question.
now?
Yes.
What'd you say?
I hate when people ask people that question.
Why?
Because none of their business.
No, honestly, that's fair. That's super fair. Yeah.
It's like none of their business.
And he hasn't proposed to you yet?
I get it. Sometimes, especially when, I don't know. I think the only person that should say that is the girl's best friend.
Oh.
Whether that be and we're real, and I'm close to her too, or him.
Yeah.
Hey, when are you gonna marry my best friend? Then
Yeah.
it makes sense.
Yeah.
Because I'm with your best friend.
Yeah.
Or the mother, maybe.
Yeah.
Other than that, que te valga madre.
Come on now. All right.
But I get it, But like I said, there's no time.
But it's also
to
like
this.
a very like common question.
Every couple has their. If you never want to get married, I don't see you differently than someone who is married.
Yeah.
And time. Each couple has their own timeline. It's timeline.
Yeah.
All right, go.
All right.
A year and a half. Yeah.
So why would he put a ring on it then if he's already getting everything?
That's a good question. He's getting a wifey. Okay, you got it.
Shit.
What?
Why would you put a ring on it if we already live together? If I'm already doing wifey
Because
shit.
I genuinely love you.
Wow.
Okay.
Oh. So when you plan on proposing, you starting something.
Why do I need a ring to show you my love and dedication to you?
He's
when I do
backtracking
that
now.
on a daily basis?
He's backtracking now. He should have just stuck with the original script.
Yeah, I think that was the wrong answer. But he's not saying that he doesn't. It's just when you really, really, really want to be with somebody and you want to be with them for the rest of your life, whether you don't believe in marriage or not. But I think a lot of people do, and it's just a cherry on the top. It's just I want to do this with you.
But also, I see what you're saying. Like, I get if some people don't want to get married, then you should find a partner that's on the same page as you.
Yeah.
But it's sometimes like I feel like people just fail to realize that their partner does want something and they don't.
Yeah.
So it's like you got to have that conversation.
Yeah, I mean, he said like, I want to marry you because I genuinely love you, blah blah blah. And then she's like, well, why haven't you?
Yeah. And he's like,
But he
why
goes,
do I need a ring to like?
Yeah, he backtracked a little bit, but I don't think he meant it that way.
A ring is making it official.
Yeah. It's no
In a
such
way.
thing as official. You love each other. It's
Yeah,
just
exactly.
A ring is making it official.
In a
Like,
way.
I got their own opinion. So it's just like, she's a female, so a female gonna have their own opinion anyway.
Okay.
My man.
My
boy.
Yeah.
Dial it down. Dial it down.
That was hilarious. But I don't think he's anything bad, but like different species. There's two different species talking. A man has to understand how a woman is, and a woman has to understand how a man is. Let me tell you this. If he had the money ready to go and to buy the ring, I think he would do it. But maybe it's just like financial issues and stuff like that. But a man never really wants to talk about his financial struggles, And it's kind of messed up because you should.
Yeah, I agree. I totally agree.
As men, we grew up to not talk about stuff like that and never, react to, well, I'm not broke.
Yeah.
Yeah. Blah, blah, because it doesn't look good on a man, I guess. Right.
But to talk about like to highlight this video specifically, they've been together for 3 years.
Yeah.
Okay. The fact
Which
that
is
they
not a
haven't-
long time, to be honest.
Well, it is and it isn't at the same
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
I think it's enough time to have a conversation about what you want in your life, right? Like, do you want to get married? Do you want a ring? Why does the ring? Why do you want a ring? Not in a condescending way, but like just understanding your partner and the things that they want in their life. They're clearly they haven't had those kind of conversations yet, because that's why he's like, oh, women have their own opinion. It's like, bro, it's not about women. It's about your girl, your partner. You're completely missing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
But yeah, they should have it.
You're single until married, in my opinion.
That
I don't know
term
about that.
don't mean shit to me at all. I'm be.
I also think they're being funny.
I'm being authentic with you. I'm being 100 with you.
Well, there you go.
That term you just said don't mean shit.
How long have you been together?
That's funny. That's a good video.
Yeah.
I mean, even like backtrack on what you said about the interviewer, like he just kind of like
This one he wasn't too bad. This one
like
he
he kind of irks you,
but yeah.
I think he just knows, you know, the right things to say to somebody to get the answer he wants.
Yeah, I think the reason
Or
I
the
pulled
video
up,
he wants.
I wanted to show you this one because everybody's like comparing this video to the $35,000 ring guy. You know what I mean? And him like stepping up for his girl, be like, yo, it's not like materialistic thing. It's like, I want to prove to you my love,
Yeah.
you know, because you give me so much more than, it's not a money thing. It's not, there's no exchange here. It's, you're my soulmate.
Yes, yes.
There's like a difference between these two like relationships.
Yes, there is. But I think at the end of the day,
Yeah.
I mean, the guy gave her a 3-carat ring.
Yeah.
I think the guy is somewhat financially stable,
For
right?
sure.
Or maybe has the funds to do it. A lot of the
Or in debt.
a lot of the times it's am I financially ready to get a ring? They're very expensive.
Yeah.
And I think when you say, "Oh, I can do it now," then that's when you really, really think about it, and that's just being 100.
Yeah. Yeah. So you think
If it was, yeah, there was a long time in my relationship with my own wife now that I didn't have money to buy a ring, and in my I have standards too for myself. The ring doesn't represent. It represents marriage, but it doesn't really represent her or her style. The ring represents you. So my way of thinking was I want to give her something that represents me in a way. ¿Sí me entiendes?
So, but just to go back on what you were saying, because you were saying sometimes like we don't know like the financial situation that the man might be in before like proposing to his wife.
I think if people had just money to blow and the average person had more money to blow than what their current situation is at that moment, and if they had more money, I think more people would get married. It's just 100% true.
Yeah, that's interesting. So you think the reason why sometimes men take longer to propose to their girls is because they're not in a financially comfortable spot where they can like do something like that?
I mean, what's the number one thing that you need to do it?
Money. Yeah,
Money.
for sure. Yeah. So,
And
but then
No, but then
I don't like that argument.
there's another topic that means that money is not an involvement.
Well, okay.
And I get that too. I get that you don't need a ring to get married. You don't need anything. I get that. But
Well,
that's another conversation. But the average person, they're doing it like this. ¿Sí me entiendes?
I think the issue, because I get what you're saying, totally get what you're saying, but I think the issue is when guys try to mask it with something else and start like taking jabs at that person because of their own insecurity.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Like if that's this guy's case, like he's like, I wish I could buy you a ring, but I'm just not in that financial
You think he's
position
gonna
to
say
do
that out loud?
But why not?
Because
Bro, I think that takes more courage than just trying to put down.
Oh, 1,000%.
Yeah.
1,000%.
Yeah.
But grab 20 guys, and if they all have that same problem,
yeah.
I bet you only 2 or 3 will say, I'm broke. I don't have the money for it.
I love my girl, but I think she deserves more. And I want to be in a place where I can give her what I think she deserves.
Yes.
Yeah. That's true.
But guess what? A lot of guys, because we're built manly or macho, very alpha, we're not gonna have the balls to say that.
Yeah.
We're say, oh, it's coming. Oh, soon.
Or you don't need a ring to like for me to prove my love to you.
Yeah, you're gonna, which they're all true things. But sometimes the main thing is because I don't have the fucking feria. To get her something that I think she deserves.
Yeah.
Now, I know that if I give you a piedrita, it still represents me. My love doesn't change. A bigger ring is not going to change the way I love you or the way you should love me, blah, blah. I get that. I think the same way.
Yeah.
But still, a guy wants to give always more than what, blah, blah, blah. Because the ring represents them. Like sorry to interrupt you. If somebody asks you, like, I forgot who asked me, this is the ring I'm going to get my fiance.
Yeah.
And then I thought about it, and then I was like, dude, the ring, because you can stress out like, oh, what about if she doesn't like it? Or maybe you didn't have that conversation, the size, clarity,
right?
The cut, the type of diamond. What about if it wasn't that? The band, you got to think about what kind of band does she like.
Yeah,
but then at the end of the day, I think the man needs to just get whatever he likes and what represents him, and give it to the to the female, the
partner.
girlfriend, the partner.
Yeah.
You know, vice versa. The guy with the guy, the girl, you know.
Yeah.
I think if I was a girl and I had to get a ring, I'd actually really appreciate it if, like, say I was a girl and then you were my man. Right?
What's up, baby?
Imagine you were my man, right? I would actually think it was just like very, I don't know, intimate and attractive that you went out your way, you customized it yourself. You didn't ask me. I don't care if I like the oval ones. I don't care if I like the princess cut. I don't care about all that, you know? I'm not going to tell you my favorite. I would actually like it. And maybe a lot of girls, maybe because I'm a guy and I don't really understand, but maybe a lot of girls will disagree with me. But I would love the surprise of what did you get me? ¿Sí me entiendes?
Like you chose it. This was your journey that you did on your own. You thought of me.
If you actually really like put your heart into it. You didn't just go to like whatever, like, yeah, that one's nice. Yeah. Then you'll tell.
Yeah.
But if you like, oh wow, you got me a pear shape. Wow, this is so cool.
Yeah.
Like,
well, here's the thing, bro.
I know that a lot of girls would disagree because a lot of girls have their own their dream wedding ring, right? So I don't want to take that away from them either.
But I will say this: I think that because we're talking about a girl and a guy relationship, just to make things easier here, right? And I know the relationships that I've been in, girls always drop hints, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you don't really have to, you just gotta pay attention.
Yeah.
I think if you just pay attention, like they're gonna show you stuff, and then they're not just showing you just to show you. They're showing you because they're trying to get you like, yeah, I really like to pay attention to those kind of things.
Yeah.
I think that's something like we as guys, like we kind of like drop the ball on sometimes. Like we just don't
100%.
like the picture that she showed you of the ring, saying like, oh, this is so beautiful. She likes that ring for a reason.
Yeah.
So it's just like
all that.
Pay attention, you know? Pay attention.
I had my little scares too when I got Karen's ring.
About what?
Yeah, because one time I finally like I bought the whole ring like in cash. Not in cash, I'm sorry, like in full.
Damn, fool.
Not in cash, in full.
All ones.
In full. I remember it wasn't cash, it was a cashier's check.
Oh,
and
shit.
like I just paid it in full that day. And then the next day she sends me wedding rings. Like, oh my God, look how gorgeous these are. You know, maybe she was.
See what I'm saying?
Maybe she was dropping a hint, but I think we've already had this conversation already for years. So I don't think it was like, here's another hint. You know, it's just like a naturally organic, like, oh my God, baby, look at these, because she knows we're gonna get married one day.
Yeah, of course.
So it's almost like we're at a certain point at that time where you don't need to drop the hints.
Right.
You can just like, you know, tell me that I like this or that. You know, it doesn't need to be hinted, but maybe it was. I don't know, and it wasn't the type of style that I bought.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, I was tripping, but
you're like, I mean, but you don't really like these, right?
But later on, you know, once I gave it to her and I told her the story, she said, no, this is what I like. Aww. And like I said, at the end of the day, I think the woman should just be like happy that this ring that the man gave her represents him and his style. Yeah. Or whatever.
Yeah. The ring that you got her though is also really, really nice.
It's really nice. And like I said, I wouldn't be able to afford something like that.
Yeah.
Shit, even 3 years before that or 2 years before that.
Right.
You know, every year is different for me.
Course.
And for everybody, for anybody.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think the number one thing, because people are sometimes lag to propose, is because maybe they're not financially ready. And then imagine, I'm just telling my own story. No, but I know, because I talked to many people. Like this is,
was that kind of your story? To an extent?
Yeah, to a degree.
To a degree, I mean.
Not completely like, oh my God, like I can afford something else that's nice. Yeah. But like,
up to your standards.
No, I think in the beginning of my relationship, yeah, that was the thing. Like, I'm not financially ready to do something like this, right? I think, and then I was ready, but I still took a while because, you know,
scary.
There's more things to it. You know what I mean? Like, not bad things. I'm in love, but you know, to a man, it's like, dang, I'm really gonna do this.
Yeah, that's what cool. I mean. It's unknown territory. It's just something new. It's
yeah. And men never really get that conversation, which I think we should be more open to talk about it.
100%.
Right?
100%.
Yeah.
The conversation of like truly expressing
of everything, of expressing yourself.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Like, have you ever had a manly figure in your life that, and I know that you say that your father was not in your life and stuff like that, but even a friend, an uncle that really sat you down and talked about marriage, or talked about like, hey, it's okay to commit. Hey, it's okay to do this or to do that, or this is the type of man you should be. I didn't really.
No, I didn't.
Not even my father had that conversation with, and I know a lot of us guys, we struggle with that, and these are just thoughts that just bounce in your head sometimes for life, and they never even get to be heard by anybody else. Because I'm telling you, man, we're you know, we're programmed to not say those kind of things, not show, because it's in some way or a form, and you might disagree with me, but it's somewhat of a weakness for us, right?
It could be viewed as a weakness.
It can be viewed as a weakness.
I don't agree that it is viewed as a weakness. I could agree that some people do view it in that manner. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah, but dude, I think you're right. There's not one thing I really admire about you is that you really have like a vulnerability of like expressing how you feel, and a lot of people they have too much like pride to even be vulnerable like that, and don't really know even how to like analyze that. You know what I mean? They think that they have to be a certain way, they have to answer a certain way, but don't really like look inside. Not to be corny and stuff, but you know what I mean? To really analyze how they feel. Yeah. Even if it's quote unquote embarrassing or like not manly, to be like, yo, I don't have the money right now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think that is like the most manliest you can be like, I love you, but I cannot afford to give you the ring that I want to give you at this very moment. When you kind of have those conversations, you know? I mean, it doesn't need to be like that direct, you know what I mean? But you know, there's ways to like have those kind of conversations.
Those conversations are very important to have.
Yeah.
Because either way it goes, that will tell you your destiny with that person.
No, you're absolutely right.
Imagine if I was your girl and tell me, I can't afford it. Tell me.
Oh, okay. Like, listen, babe, I love you. You know, I adore you. You're my world. You're the person I want to spend the rest of my life with. And I want to marry you. I just don't have the feria to do it right now.
And then I go, babe, don't worry about it. Like, my love to you it doesn't define by a ring, by a diamond, by marriage. I just want to be with you. Right. And if you ever want to do that, cool, let's do it. But don't ever think that this is why I'm with you. I'm with you for many more other reasons. No, but imagine if it goes this way. Oh, okay, yeah, don't worry about it. And then boom, she has it in her head, and she goes, "This guy's never gonna have money. I'm gonna break up with them." And you get broken. She breaks up with you, whatever, down the line, maybe not immediately, but down the line, and then you tell yourself, and you're heartbroken. What, man? This sucks. Blah blah. I hate myself. Like, you know. I didn't have feria, blah, blah, blah. But guess what? Good. You don't need her.
Exactly.
And you don't need that kind of person in your life.
Yeah.
That can't wait for you or blah, blah. But like I said, some people are different. And if you are that type of person that, yo, this guy's never going to get it together and blah, 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 and you want to leave, yo, I'm all for that too, bro.
1,000%. 1,000%. Yeah, like if that person's communicating with you, you know, and telling you where they're really at, and you can just tell that they're not doing anything to better themselves and to progress in the relationship,
then
and you're not happy,
I get it.
You guys to go.
I'm all for that as well.
Yeah.
So I'm not hating on both sides. I'm just letting you know that those kind of conversations bring up options later on in your life that bring up clarity that can be destined for you later.
Yes.
So like if she wants to break up with you because blah blah, well, guess what? She didn't want to wait for you. Well, guess what? You don't need somebody like that, because that's not really who you want. Maybe somebody else wants that type of person, but maybe who you want.
Yeah.
Maybe you can get somebody that, or if you want somebody, but when you do get somebody, maybe that person will wait.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm talking like if the guy actually is going to better himself. I'm not talking about someone who never betters himself.
I had this one friend who I admire like tremendously, and he's like, honestly, I feel like I learned a lot about like being honest with myself and like really asking those like hard-hitting questions even for myself and stuff. He sat his girlfriend down and started realizing that his girlfriend didn't want to have kids. Like that was not in her interest at all. So he literally was like, hey, I want to talk about this. I want to know where you're at. I'm not trying to pressure you into anything. I'm just trying to figure out what is it that you want in your life, because I want kids and I've gotten the impression that you don't.
Yeah.
They ended up breaking up after that.
Yeah.
So they had an amicable breakup, but I was like, damn, bro, like that's crazy. Like, and they loved each other.
Yeah.
Loved each other. Nothing was wrong in their relationship except for that one very important piece. And like I said, he was mature enough to be like, I know that I want this in my life. I want kids. And I know that you don't. And
good for them.
Yes. And then they broke up, and they were both like depressed. Yeah. It was like crazy. And I was
wish that didn't happen, but good for them to be willing to tell each other like, I'm sorry. We will be in each other's life, but not like this.
Yeah.
And that's a big thing, bro. Kids,
us people, we want the relationship to burn before we like break up. We want to go through all of it, you know, instead of being like having that realization and that maturity to be like, I should probably walk away from this right now because we are not on the same page and it's not going to work. But somos tóxicos, bro. Like, we want to like, keep it pushing till it burns.
Damn, that's crazy. Good topics.
That was a great topic, bro. Do we have time? We have 10 minutes. Are you sure we want to do this game, or do you want to save this other video for another time? Because this video is 11 minutes, and this is a really fun thing.
Let's save it for another video.
Yes. I wanted this earlier, so I'm really happy.
This
Because
is
I want this to be its own thing. Can we film this like tomorrow?
Yeah,
So
we can
drop
film it tomorrow, and then we'll drop it on Monday.
Perfect.
And we're trying to have Mondays don't suck. Trust me, we see the comments, we see everything. At first, me and Josh, like, let's be real. At first, me and Josh, and like I said, life has been a little bit crazy for me and Josh. There's a lot of things that nobody sees. You paused that, right? By the way.
Oh. No, it has to pause automatically.
Yeah, I think so, right?
Yeah, I paused.
Okay, good.
It's 20
Sorry.
minutes. Yep, we're good.
Technical issues over here.
Wow. Damn, you're good.
But
Hey, you don't always drop the ball.
Hey.
Sometimes you do.
you always think I go like this to check myself out. No, that's to check if everything's okay.
Yeah, check yourself out too.
Yeah, a little bit. So there's a lot of things that happen behind the curtains that nobody really sees, that either A, we don't talk about, or we can't talk about, or B, we just don't talk about it. Or, we just do what we do. There's a lot of things, and it has been very busy, but I think we have an opportunity this week to finally
get back on
catch
track.
up.
Come on, man.
And like I said, in the beginning, I was like, dang, it's hard. And then I was like, it's okay. At least we're doing once a week, right? So let's give ourselves that. But what I realized is that you guys,
It matters.
Mondays matter.
Mondays matter.
And Monday is the day, and I don't want to take that away from you guys. And it's been already a couple weeks, maybe 3, maybe 4.
Maybe 5. You know what?
So you guys have made me realize that it has to be Monday.
We can't coin such an amazing, epic phrase like Mondays don't suck and then have it sucking on Mondays, bro, and not posting on Mondays. We need to come through and deliver every single Monday because I said so. Throw that ass back in.
So we gonna put this one up.
Yep.
I like this one a lot, bro.
Come on now.
Let me know
You saw
back
me?
at home.
Hey, you saw me?
I saw you.
Hey,
I saw you.
Hold on. Let me show this video right here. Zoom in.
It was good, man. Yo, it was very good topics.
Yeah. I'm really curious how people have perceived these videos. If you guys have seen these videos, what are your guys' thoughts? Even what we were talking about, do you agree with us? Do you not agree with us?
Yeah, tell us. Leave a comment down below.
Yeah. I think, just to wrap it up, I think one thing about us is that we're very open-minded, and we're not like, this is what it is, And I think people that live like that should be more open to see both sides and understand that not all situations are one size fits all.
100%.
Right?
Yeah.
And it's about communicating with your partner and seeing where you're at in your life and realizing that you can't control the outside world, but you can control the inside world.
Well said. Well said.
By who? By a decent man?
Decent man. Decent man.
At least.
Wise words from a decent man.
Decent at least.
Decent at least. I like that. So let us know if you guys like it. I liked it, so I'm sure you guys are gonna like it. And if you do like it, DM us videos that you guys want us to react to.
Yeah.
Even if we don't do the whole video of reactions and stuff, maybe we can have little segments where we had somebody from La Platica fam bring it up. We're gonna post it and we want to see everyone's reactions.
Yeah.
Let us know down below in the comments.
There are 3 videos that I can think of on top of my head that I get bombarded with that I like that we can do this now, because now I can show people and stuff yo, we've seen these videos and we love these. The one that's the guy communicates with his cat. He's like, "Meh." And then the one with the kid in the car, he's like, "What's up, my bye?"
Yeah, I get those videos every day.
Yeah. So now we can be
and they're still funny.
I know, I love them.
Yeah,
I love them. But now we can react to them.
Yeah,
we're a reaction channel now. Podcast/reaction channel.
There you go.
Hey,
just check it off the box, my boy.
Check it.
Something else I can do.
Come on now. What can I do?
So everybody enjoy the rest of your weekend. Enjoy it. Nos vemos pronto.
See you guys on Monday.
Sebastián, Josh, we'll see you guys on Monday.
Yes, sir, we will.
Nos vemos en la próxima.
Estás escuchando La Platica.
Platiquita.
Sebacito. Ow.
No, I'm good, bro.
Sebacito.